Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a sidestep adventure, a mid Tennessee adventure. When you come on, let me know you're on. Okie dokie. Give me some coffee while I'm waiting on y'all. Got one person on. When you come on, if you can chat with me, let me know who you are. Derek, what's up, brother? How you doing? Oh, hot coffee. Oh, I have to watch. I'm driving to work. Okay. Well, don't have no wreck on my account. You can listen. You don't have to. Hey, Nammy. I'm sorry. When Miss Kim's with me, I can pronounce it. When I'm by myself, I can't never get it. Nammy. Yeah. I'm sorry. How you doing? You doing okay this morning too? We had a rip-roaring romantic evening last night. We sat on the couch and I don't know what we watched. Let's see, what did we watch? I have to think. It was a good movie. I just got to remember what it is, what it was we watched. I don't remember. It was a good movie, but I can't remember. I think I even picked it out, but I can't remember what it was. It was on Prime, so I'll tell you, it was a real good movie. No cussing, no nothing. Real good. So I've never did this cemetery with you guys on live stream before. Hey B, it's Jason, not J-U. J-U? Can't even pronounce that. I forgot to text Bradley, Linda, and you, Derek. Forgot to text Jason, which is driving the big rig, so you probably can't even answer it. So let's look at this cemetery. Now I did video the cemetery. Let me fix my screw. I got a screw loose. That's what my wife says. You got a screw loose. I said, yep. And there's no way to fix me. Neither. Hello. Uh, Adabel, Gel. I can't pronounce you. I'm sorry. There's the law. Absolutely. You have to be buried. And what you hear in the background That's inter- Interstate 40. Oh, gotta catch that. I like that. You don't see gates like that no more, do you? What's going on? We're looking at dead people. That's what's going on. I do genealogy. I do video genealogy. Mike, I think I should have got another drink of coffee before I come in here. Yeah, so what I do is I video the Stones. You'll have to check out some of my work. And like say them two, say if I could find his dad and mom and her mom and dad, when I video it or edit it, I try to put her mom and dad right there so people can see. If I can find a picture, I'll put a picture of them, a face with the name. So that's what I do, Mike. I ain't done it in a while because I had GoPro problems and my GoPro went out on me. So I just recently bought not a hero, but I'm not hiding my voice. This is my natural voice. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. I had 7 doctors tell me I should be mute. There's no medical explanation why I should be talking. So I have a God-powered voice. So if you know anything about the Lord and the Bible and people that God made a different way, you know not to make fun of other people's voices. Because God could strike you down, depending on the person. Nope, I'm not. This is all natural. God, when He made me, He broke the mold. He gave me a voice. I sound like a woman. I have a heck of a personality. I don't know a stranger. And no, I'm not sensitive. I'm just telling you like it is, what the doctors told me. Well, I had a doctor tell me back when I was 17 that I had something wrong with my vocal cords. Well, fast forward 10 years, I had 7 doctors tell me there wasn't nothing wrong with the vocal cords. I had, everybody's got a nerve that connects to your vocal cords. It's kind of like the off and on switch to your voice that controls the volume. People that kind of talk real low, their volume switch is like set low. People that talk real like they're shouting, they got their voice box set up real high. Well, I've got a nerve, but the 7 doctors in Salem, North Carolina, at the Baptist Hospital, told me it was completely dead. There's no medical explanation why I should be talking. So I looked at the nurse that gave me the report, and the next thing I could think of is, well, if it's dead and the body ain't working it, then God's a working it. So I told her, I said, so what you're telling me is, and what they're telling me If I'm hearing correctly, they're more or less telling me I've got a god bird voice. And she sat there and she said, I reckon you got that right, 'cause they can't explain it. I've never thought of that before, but do you cut this grass? No, I don't. I don't think it. Look at the moss. I don't think it really needs a whole lot of cutting. But there's some old stones in here. This is the first live stream I've done in this cemetery. Now, I did Turner Cemetery #1. That's on Peavine Road, right next to the interstate. It's noisy. But this is kinda, as you can tell, in the woods. A lot of people don't know this is here. Hey, Bradley, is that you, John Wayne? That's as low as I can go. I need some coffee, brother. From now on, anybody starts getting out of line, you got my permission to just kick them on out if they get out of here. No nonsense on a Monday morning. 'Cause I might have it when I get to work. So, yeah, I used to come back here a lot. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't no angel. Before the fence was here, back when I was young, very young and dumb, back in my teenage years, I huffed a little gas, a couple times. Well, I sit out here, there was a tree, used to be a big tree, somewhere, right in here, somewhere. I was huffing gas, I was right over here. That's probably where I was sitting at. I was huffing gas, and I had seemed like somebody come up from a grave and come over to me and was talking to me. And after I could get to my senses, I'm like, what just happened? I'm getting out of here and I'm leaving this stuff alone. I never touched that stuff again. I guess I was 17-year-old, stupid. Yeah. People do a lot of stupid stuff when they're young. I'm just part of the crowd. I need some more coffee, y'all. Sit y'all up right there. I'm a little bit on the chilly side. I can't wait till my beard grows out. Hey, RJ. Good morning, my brother from another mother. Oh, yeah. Did he hit the spot? It's chilly. I didn't know what I was going to do this morning, but I knew I was going to do something. Update for you guys. This week, the live stream's going to be kind of slow because if you're here to start any kind of arguments, we ain't going to even comment with you. So best thing you can do is just leave the political stuff, everything that's happening out of this chat, okay? Too much going on. We got to be happy, people. Happy, happy, happy. Smile if you got them. I mean, if you got teeth. They used to say, smoke them if you got them. Well, smile if you got them. Good night, Nimmy. It's time for bed. Well, sweet dreams, my friend. Sweet dreams. We love you. Thank you for coming on for a little bit. Because the reason why we're going to be kind of slow on the live streams this week, I got to catch up on some stuff and on some video stuff. And when I get the video again, I got to... This dude is a serial killer. Don't come near me, man. I'm in the woods. You want to come in the woods with me? That's so funny. Captain Crunch. Yeah. I just had to do that after you said that. Bye, Nimmy. We love you. Good night and sweet dreams. Melissa, how are you? How close are you to the national park where they feed the elk? I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure. Bradley, he's my kind of sidestepping secretary. Can you look that up for me real quick? I don't know. I know we got some elk farms here in Tennessee. There's one out on Lantana Road. It's not very big, but it's private. But they've got quite a few elk. And then we've got some buffalo up the road. Real buffalo. They raise them. Right in Cherokee. Oh, okay. Well, we're about 3 hours away. About 2 or 3 hours. Something like that. We're fixing to come up to Cherokee, well, sometime soon. I want to go to, what's that place? Kate's Cove. I want to go to Kate's Cove one of these days. I ain't never been. There's a few other places that I want to go before I pass on. I'd like to go to the West Virginia, South Virginia, North Carolina, because I've got some family buried in there from way back. So, if any of y'all are from around there, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. You can be my sidestepping investigators. That's what I'll call you. Because I know where they're buried at. And so, if you're from that neck of the woods, I can give you where they're supposed to be buried. And if you look it up, uh, if you see it, here's what we can do. Take a picture and do a video, and you're gonna say, this is, we'll make up a name for you. This is Sidesteppin Raccoon from North Carolina, part of the Sidesteppin Adventures crew. This is so-and-so. I'll add a little bit of music in the background. Well, you can email it to me. Michael W. How you doing? I'll just call you 21. How you doing, 21? Just wanted to pop in and say hi and have a blessed night where everyone is from. I'm from Pennsylvania. Huh. My aunt was from there. She's actually, I think she's buried there. Well, thank you for stopping in, and God bless you. I'm a Christian too. I'm from the Bible state of Tennessee. I'm a real stickler about things. I used to not be. I used to be pretty wild. I mean, I was wild. But I grew up apostolic, Pentecostal, United Pentecostal, UPC, but apostolic. But I kind of went whoosh, down the mountain, down in the valley, and there we go. But I'm better these days. Yeah, I don't do them things no more. My wife, she would beat me to death or divorce me. And I'm too old. I grew up. And besides that, I did some things that could have got me shot. So, it's a good thing I'm still here. Let's go look at this cemetery for those 66 people. I appreciate that. And if you could, while we're over here, please hit that like button. Smack like a baby. Well, don't smack it like a baby. That would be harmful. Smack it like you would one of your children that are acting up. My dad used to tell me, I'm gonna smack you like a really stepchild. And I'm thinking, well, how you know how to smack a red-headed stepchild? Have you ever smacked one? But I never said it. I would have got a whooping to the edge of my life. Hello, angel. Earth angel, earth angel, will you be mine? And she's saying, if you weren't married to Miss Kim, hold on to your seats. But she loves both of us. She's a sweetie pie. Sweetie pie, honey, but you're the one I love. Can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. I could have been a singer, but I got with the wrong crowd. Got to smoking the left-handed cigarette. started selling it too. I was a bootlegger at 17. I had a guy that was on heroin put a knife to my throat and was gonna do away with me. And he had a daughter there and one of his friends, and they holler out and said, "No, don't do that. You know what's gonna happen if you do that." He said, "I'm gonna let you go. Don't you ever come back here again." Thank you, Tropical, for the $5, buddy. I love you. I appreciate you so much for your gift of $5, and it's a growing. And this week too, the reason why I'm kind of chilling out on the live streams, I got to figure out how to send in the paperwork to get paid. Because YouTube said that they're gonna pay me, they're gonna issue me a check between the 21st and the 25th of October. So hooray! We're gonna get paid, folks. When I say me, I mean us, because anything you donate, well, a little bit of that is gonna come back to you in a year or two. I got a plan, man, and I'm sticking with it. But the bad thing about I got a Cash App, but I can't post it because I ain't got a way to post it. Now Cash App, they'll give it all to me, but I have to split half of, well, not half, but a little bit with YouTube with the what I make on here. Good percentage of it, but they got to, make what they can do because, if they didn't, we would all have to pay for a YouTube account. So it's a good thing, you know, we might have to gripe about the percentage, but come to think of it, let's not gripe because, that way that's helping us not have to pay them for having to have to be a creator, unless you wanna. Ain't this pretty? Oh, by the way, I took Miss Kim to work and talk about the deer, and I forgot all about videoing it in the morning. I won't be doing no live streams because in the morning I'm gonna take the GoPro. I'm gonna try to walk around where she's a working. I'm probably gonna do that either tomorrow or the next day, but that's my plan. But if it's chilly like this, yeah, I'm gonna walk around the lake, give you a good view. Hey, HHIC? No, I'm not on Moonshiners. Nope. I don't need to be. I got my own channel called Sidesteppin Adventures. I do it all, brother. But I don't make the moonshine on here. I don't make moonshine anymore. I don't do the things that I used to do when I was young and full of vinegar and that other stuff. I'm still full of it. It's just old, you know. It's sitting there waiting for somebody to get my dandruff up, and then it's on like Donkey Kong. But I mean, I get, I'm still trying to wake up. So I got a lot going on. I got a good wife. She keeps me in line. If she don't, I have a sister and a mama. They keep me in line. So between the three of them, I'm 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 messed up. If I wanted to do anything, you know. So, but I'm too old for all that nonsense. So I learned my lessons when I was young. I don't have to go through that anymore. I'm trying to find new ways to go through stuff. Less painful and more entertaining. And I can remember. Yeah. And you can come along with me. Hi, Captain. What's the newest grave there? I don't know. Let's go look. I really ain't paying attention. So, this is in the woods. But one of my best friends, Brian Hodgin, he took me here with his ex-girlfriend, but Fiona Houston, God rest her soul, she passed away of drugs. But us three, we hung out together, done a lot of, I don't know, I think sometimes nonsense stuff, but they weren't on we were clean then, I was before the drugs. I didn't start smoking pot till I was 18. I started drinking, I think, I started drinking when I was 10 or 11 year old with my dad, of all people. My dad's, I got drunk, first time I got drunk with my dad. That tells you what kind of childhood I had, because that was after my dad and mom divorced. Dad's like, yeah, you can have a beer. Well, I guess either the Hitchcock one or I think the Hughes one. That seems like the newest one. Let's check this one, because it looks fairly new. This one. Sergeant Hannah Mae Turner, U.S. Air Force, March 15th, 1946 to October the 9th, 2013. Daughter of Herbert and Eva Turner. And they are, what did I say? Herbert and Eva? Ah. They are Herbert and Eva. Surely they're buried. Herbert and Eva. Well, my conclusion, if we can't find them, is they're buried. That's a Jurassic. I guess they're buried in one of these graves that we don't know about. When I get some detail, I'll come over here and clean those little plaques. I bet you. Unless they're right here. Nope, that ain't them. That's babies. This has got somebody on it. Nora M. Turner and Chase B. Turner. But I guess we ain't gonna be talking about politics on here, Willie, okay? No politics. The other night, I just mentioned something about forgiving the killer, and man, it went ballistic. 'Cause, this is all I'm saying, and there better not be no conflict or nothing on here, 'cause if there is, you'll be getting kicked out as a human being. As a human being. If anybody believes in the word of the Lord God, where it says in the word that you have to be, in order to be forgiven, you have to forgive. Okay, regardless of what's going on in the world today, regardless of whether it be Charlie Kirk's killer or if you're on the left or the right, it don't matter. In heaven, there ain't gonna be none of that. You're not gonna be judged according to what side of the stage you're on. It's gonna be, I think we found them. This is ISHAM. I, Ash, Asham? Is that Asham, anybody? ISHAM? Is that am I correct? Am I right? Asham? Would that be pronounced that way? Asham? No, Isham. Isham Turner. You know what? They didn't put his born date. They put... I don't understand them. Oh, this says married. Why didn't they put his date of his birth? August 22nd, 1860, I'm reckoning. She was born 86. That ain't right. Somebody's a lying. That must be his birth date. And they put married. But anyway, we just learned that you, as humans, in order for us to get to heaven and be forgiven of God, we have to forgive people of their wrongdoings. And that's what I practice every day. And that's what I try to tell people to do. Well, I think I've slacked off. I probably have said it a couple times, but I get so busy on other topics that I don't remember to say too much. But we're all serious. We have to forgive. The hatred's got to stop, because you ain't got the love of God in you either if you hate people. That's not the only thing. Somebody said the other night, and I pondered on it, and it does make sense. Because they said that hate is good. And I said, no, it ain't. But then I pondered on it. And I guess they kind of are right. But you look back in the Word of God, even God hates. Oops. But He hates sinful, wicked, evil, corrupted stuff like that. So I pondered on that. We're supposed to hate, but we're supposed to hate the things that our Father up in heaven hates. So if we do that, we got that on track. But if we hate things that aren't of God, that He want us to hate, then we're going down the wrong road. So, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's jump on something else. Oh, by the way, oh, bug. Uh, by the way, it's 10 till 8. So in about 5, 6 minutes I got to get off here. How big is, it ain't very big cemetery. Cause I got to go to work, y'all. Somebody told me that you're working. I was filming a cemetery a couple weeks ago. I said, no, not really. I do this for genealogy purposes. It's not really work. I do it for the genealogy of it. So go back and watch my videos and you'll see what I mean. Because on the stones, like his and hers, if I can find their mom and dad, I'll put that information. It'll come up. So you'll be able to see it. So if it's your last name, you'll be like, oh, that might be my great-grandpa and grandma. I'll have to look on Ancestry.com. And by the way, if you want to find out if you're related to me, that's the place to go. Because that's where we did. And I've got so many relatives out there, I couldn't even imagine having a family reunion. Because it would be like probably 20, 30,000 people. So, but I hope you guys have a good day today working and whatever you're doing, and be safe. That's the best thing to do, is be safe. And don't work too hard if you're going to work. Don't play too hard if you're out there gonna play. And if you're making a video, do it in the mornings. Don't burn up, you know. Take your time doing it. Don't have a heart attack. We can wait, you know. Don't rush yourself. Yeah, I'm older. I got to learn I can't be doing that. Because my dad had heart problems around, well, my age. So I'm kind of, Lord, please give me some good heart condition. But last year, this in my heart has fit as a teenager, so I don't know what that's about. So that shouldn't be, because I smoke too much. That's good stuff, man. Look at that turtle on the wall. He's milking the goat. It's empty. Yeah, I used to do that. but I didn't see a turtle milking a goat. But I love y'all. You take care of yourself. Jesus keep you. I got to head to work and get the scoop for the day. 1800s. I don't know. Some of them we can't read, so, probably 1850s. Yeah, Matt. Yeah. Well, I love y'all. You take care and have a blessed day because I'm gonna have to get out of here. So, Jesus keep you. There'll be no live streams through the week. The next live stream I might have will be Wednesday morning, okay? So be looking for me, but I will have something for you, okay? But I love you all. Jesus keep you. God bless. Have a good day. And if you're gonna do something, do it sidestepping, okay? And don't do what I would do. It might not be too good or healthy for you, okay? I love you. But show the love of Jesus wherever you go and be a better person that you were yesterday. Try to do that, okay? And don't go kissing your brothers on the cheeks. Just go shaking their hand, okay? That's a little nasty, okay? I love you.